The chef worked for Her Majesty for over a decade and travelled around the world with her and the royals. Mr. McGrady is now also an author, public speaker, and owner of Eating Royally Catering based in Dallas. Speaking to CNN on Thursday, Darren noted that it is an incredibly sad day and added, "I'm feeling those sorts of pains in my stomach as if I lost a loved one. I think the whole nation feels the same and everyone around the world." Mr. McGrady first met the Queen at Balmoral Castle where she died, and on Twitter, he noted his joy that she was able to be at the Scottish estate for her final days. He tweeted, "I am so glad the Queen is able to be at Balmoral right now. This is her happy place, her place." Darren McGrady recalled his favourite memories of the Queen. Image, Getty. The Queen met Darren at Balmoral while walking her dogs. Image, Getty. She smiles wider at Balmoral. With many happy memories. Her jewel in the Highlands. Balmoral is where she would have wanted to be, for the inevitable. The chef recalled meeting the Queen as she walked her corgis at Balmoral, which led to a funny moment between the pair. Mr. McGrady said, "I'm just thinking back the day to when I first met her. Walking the corgis along the river at Balmoral Castle and the corgis chasing me running away and the Queen just laughing out loud." He also added the other fond memories of seeing her dancing at Balmoral and just seeing the happy times. Read more. Truss urged to step up energy bill support for UK households. The Queen's state banquets involved rich and expensive food. Image, Getty. He added, "Those where I cooked breakfast, lunch, afternoon tea and dinner for the most amazing lady." As a personal chef to the Queen, Mr. McGrady was able to experience life behind the scenes and gain an insight into the family as people away from the press and their public personas. Mr. McGrady noted how his perception of the Queen changed as soon as he began working for the monarch. He told CNN, "When I first started working at the palace I thought this is it. We're going to be having champagne and caviar and foie gras every night." But that wasn't the case. Don't miss hundreds of thousands of Russians plunged into darkness, insight many Brits suffer with data dread, and have no interest in stats. Poll: should Liz Truss call a general election? Here's how you voted. Insight: the Queen much prefers simple home-cooked meals. Image, Getty. Trending: the Queen was very humble, and she is quite happy just doing a state banquet where we have to have all those rich foods on the menu when she's entertaining kings, queens, presidents from around the world. As the Queen's chef, Mr. McGrady not only cooked for royalty, but also for 5 different presidents while he worked at the palace. However, when the Queen was on her own, she would opt for some grilled fish, grilled chicken, and she was never happier than when she was actually eating something from her own garden. The chef added, "Some vegetables that her and Princess Margaret had picked, that was when she was happy."